We are starting project 3 in Blender. We are going to create a model of a dystopian children's toy. Each student will create his or her own model of a dystopian children's toy. What I'm going to create is a model which will be a slash toy car and at the same time an action figure. So it's going to be a strange hybrid of a car and uh, a action figure of some sort. And I think this combination will create a sense of dystopia instead of creating a real existing children's toy. I'm going to create a combination of two children's toys, a toy car and an action figure. But it will be a quite simple model since Blender is a complex program and we are just starting. I will show you some basic steps for creating a relatively simple model. And I will begin by clicking and dragging in my window right here. I will click and drag to create a more of a 3D view, and I'm clicking and dragging in this window with my middle mouse button, and that allows me first of all to create more of a 3D view, but also I can arc rotate a little bit. I can I can navigate in my 3D space using my middle mouse button, clicking and dragging, and by middle mouse button I mean the wheel. I will start creating my model by creating a simple box, a simple cube. So I'm going to go in the upper left corner of my interface. I will choose add, then I will choose mesh, and then I will choose cube. Once I chose cube, you can see that there is a cube right in the middle of my 3D space. And this cube will be foundation of my model. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to shape this cube so that it is more elongated, so that it reminds us a basic shape of a toy car. To scale this cube, I'm going to press S on my keyboard, the letter S, and then I'm going to choose the letter Y because I would like to scale my cube along the Y axis. There are two horizontal axes in Maya. You have the Y axis and the X axis. So I'm going to scale my cube along the Y axis. So just a few minutes ago I pressed S on my keyboard and then I pressed Y on my keyboard to constrain scale just to the Y axis. So now I'm going to click and drag in my view, and that will scale my cube along the Y axis. Once you scaled it, once I scale it, I'll just click once more with my left mouse button and the shape of the cube has changed. This is the basic proportions, the basic dimensions of a toy car, and in my next step I will refine the shape, I will edit more detail.